and here Liquid ID actually finished the job, and ONIC Esports redeemed themselves. We're about to find out.
Let's get into the last down, ladies and gentlemen. Liquid ID match point on the verge of sending ONIC Esports to the depths of lower brackets.
Not exactly eliminated quite yet, but it should be a statement that Team Liquid ID are going this far into the challenge finals undefeated. We need to check in on Kyrie here, just a little bit of gut check as well. A check on the emblems so far. Oh, look at the Wanderer fight. Both teams actually a little more conservative, no?
Yeah, both teams are a little bit more conservative. Maybe not for Yezkiel. He's got Inspire and Bargain Hunter, so really wants to go for the snowball. Here, Witty, whoa, just walks up the choke flickers out to safety. Witty's playing with a real, like, that was a risky move, my friend.
Christian Witty, why you do this to us? All of the Cavaliers worldwide just like, Witty, go! All right, close, but not quite. Let's look at the gold lane matchup and the EXP lane matchup, because this is where it made a difference, all right? Game 1, if you remember, Lupi didn't play. Can Lupi play now?
I think so, yeah. Blue, you should have an okay time against Phobius. I think it's kind of a skill matchup. Also up top, it's also a skill matchup, so it's more 50-50 in both these lanes, right? It won't be a stomp like it was before.
And so far, looking at the damage profile from Liquid ID, none of them can blast Lupi's glue like a Faramis could. Like, you have to kind of blow up those little glue the old-fashioned way. I'm looking to get some stacks here in mid, some EXP down the third of his health.
Oh, very low. RBM gets placed down to it. Look around, Kyrie caught still. Escaping outside. Oh, no, he goes back in! Gets baited by Kyrie, and Sans punishes him.
That wasn't Sigma of him. Not at all. And this will open up the first hurdle for ONIC Esports, their first win in a while. Against Team Liquid ID. Sonics rejoice.
The first turtle of the series for ONIC ID. Kyrie should be able to take it. Really not going to try to go for it. Yeah, just backs away. Turtle 1 and kill. Number 1 going on Esports. Keep away. In the bush. You know, Stadium's there. Oh, Retribution. Secures it now. Goes on to Keep away. Gets taunted.
Weedy here all this while, pushing Sans way back into his jungle. So, if I'm reading Liquid ID's movements correctly, they weren't at all shuddered by that first loss, right? Even they are down about 1,000 gold, 3 minutes in, that first blood in that first turtle, going over to ONIC ID. Liquid ID, I think they're playing still to schedule. They're still following Fabian's farming patterns. They're still making sure Aaron Shiki gets to his items. Savero, first big pickup here, the hot claws. What is he? He's down by 100 gold from Shiki.
That's definitely... Oh, wait the dragon. Shun away the dragon. Don't follow just yet. Watch out, place down onto him. Revival and the shadow kill. Clean. Nothing wasted at all. They waited it was a very slow pick off. Yes, flickering out. RWM and Kyrie diving in like to find beats. Waiting for Richie who nobody can find it, but there's no one there to follow it up. 1 for 1.
They spent their ults to take down Keyboy, and they lost Yezkiel in the process. In the long run, I'd say ONIC Esports still maintain a very dominant position here. It looked like it was about to get on the up and up for Liquid ID, but ONIC Esports know exactly what the economy could be at any given point. So never count out the former MPL ID champions here in ONIC Esports. Look at the XP lane. Again, a little bit more mum with the gold like between these two. It's Lupi actually winning by a small margin.
Witty going up top as well to help Aaron. And now gets chunked by Keyboy. So far, Stone has just been like poked every time. Diversion. Aran goes in. It's cover time pass now. Kyrie walks up to forcing Aran to flicker.
That's one thing you can't do as a vengeance Phobius. You can jump into situations and you can re-engage. Now very low.
Yeah, walks up and dies. That's about it. Retreat battle. Oh, what? Yeah, Yezkiel is the one who finds him. It's Virgin now. Aran jumps in. Doesn't have a flicker, so gets person down still. Jumps a few more times before getting taken down by Kyrie. And ends up being a turtle steal for Liquid ID.
We are just about at the 5-minute mark, and this Phobius just doesn't have the kit quite yet to survive a 5-man rave. There were 5 members of ONIC Esports he was jumping onto, but there wasn't enough physical or magic defense, not enough spell vamp for him to actually enjoy that. So all it did was delay ONIC Esports' advance. And all the same, it was a steal, yes, but Liquid ID could not make the most of it. Still in control. ONIC Esports across the board. Big rotation awaiting here down bottom, but there's no one to catch.
Yeah, they're just trying to scout, giving a bit of info from Witty being there. Acting as a ward. We'll get spotted out, and Witty goes back to finding a new position.
It's about a minute until the last turtle of this game spawns, lower quarter. The lane swaps have come through. XP laners a pop, gold laners down bottom. And so far, looking at the farm, Lupi's still up, same situation. Aaron Shiki just at par with Savero. Never really seen Savero join the fight yet.
No. It's been both the gold laners staying in their own lanes. You know, now lane swapping down below and doing the same. It's still the laning phase. 6 minutes in, usually we see a lot of teams start to group up and look for fights. Here, it's both teams committing to the lane phase.
I would reckon it's because, you know, Witty the Wise and Yezkiel, they're talking. You know, they had their grand gathering, and the council says, let's wait, man. You have a diversion. I know your trigger finger's itchy, but we can't. We don't have the items just yet, and positioning-wise, maybe we can afford to give up this turtle. Aaron Shiki, down to a third of his health. Can he do this?
It's bursting down 2 flickers out of the way, actually. AOJ, Keyboy's coming in. Aaron still able to away for a bit, but then gets taken out by Keyboy. That's a turret 2 down below. Traded for tier 1 up top.
The little boy got cornered between big, meaty heroes, and he can't fight just yet. Maybe this was what, like a 12, 13-minute mark. Aaron Shiki could have danced his way out of there, but not now. Not like this. Not especially since there's a hero like Gatot in ONIC Esports ranks. So I guess that's what you get when you have a hero like Gatot that can cross big gaps like that. You don't have that in the other meta. You don't have that in Jawhead.
Yeah, Aaron wasn't really able to say. That was a cool move, though, you know. Skill 2, flicker. He got untouchable. He's no longer untouchable now in this game. What was the last game he was untouchable? Was it against ONIC PH?
No, to be fair, untouchable is a mindset, right? Like, people are taking it too seriously. Literally, his gameplay is untouchable, not
there
him.
You go, absolutely.
He's like everybody, you know. He's a hero. He can die. It's just
he's human too. You know, he's one of us.
But he's a champion, you know. But
he is a champion. MPL. Second place too. M6 World Championship. Now it's again both teams committing to the cross map here. Aaron bottom lane. Savero up top. They won't be getting this turret. No, Fabian actually gets spotted in the bush there. Flash slam, pass, quad shadow.
They make themselves so scarce. Like they know they had the turret, right? Yeah. But they had to make sure. So how often do you see 2 cores just waiting?
That was an awkward move by Witty the Wise, and he gets caught for it. Oh, Diego, no real world manipulation. Savero capitalizes on it. He tried to go for a kick flicker, but he didn't get the click on the kick.
No, he got the flicker. He didn't get the kick, and he got compromised by the taunt.
No, it was also just out of vision. He was out of vision, so he can't tap the kick.
There's so many factors that like he's like, all right, I'm just gonna die now.
Yeah.
So far, these little micro fumbles that Team Liquid have given over ONIC Esports have allowed the former MPL ID champions to barrel on forward. What, almost 3,000 gold, and they've lost so much against diversion, the rotation. That was very familiar. Like ONIC Esports from game 1, just sending dudes across the map to farm better.
Okay, Witty just trying to get some openings for the team, you know, a bit of vision here and there. Fabian will get a purple buff. At least for TLID, ONIC Esports haven't really been able to push in and invade and, you know, steal buffs away. So Kyrie, Fabian, same level.
It's not as bad as game one, but just the same, the stark difference, the day and night contrast of how far suddenly Team Liquid is falling behind. Now this is a fight that they're waiting to take. Weedy holding strong. Yes, they're going to be sent home here. Fabian fighting home with a Y brush, and Aran jumps in.
Yeah, so far no diversions, by the way. We have seen very little opportunities made by the diversion. It's Ponky charging it. Maybe we don't get Aaron, but there's no follow-up, just their poke. Back again as Aaron goes back to mid, clears it away. Slow push down below. Kyrie holding on to that bush. Fabian doing the same thing. It's all about surprises. Diversion. Kyrie spots it out. Weedy still takes it. His chunk gets spotted out.
All right, Fabian holding on his Y brush for a while. I don't know if ONIC knows, and there comes the Y.
Oh, from pursuit, and Aaron cheeky. Continue the damage. Now the mind force all time again.
Brush, engage, successful. Savero left alone. Down goes 4 members, straight off for Weedy. And suddenly the Y gets an answer. It's because Liquid was ready for it. They clasped down on the one opportunity they were waiting for 10 minutes, and they find it.
Shades of the Liquid ID that usurped the MPL in those Season 14 throws. Aaron shaking at it and finding a solo kill on Savero.
And that's a wipeout. Liquid wasn't done. The Liquid Stampede has been completed, and suddenly they're in control of game number 2. The map is red, and the Lord will be marching through mid.
Wow. One play. 3,000 gold lead from ONIC Esports gone. The coordination. What team fight?
Make it top. They chopped down that turret down bottom enough, but the Lord saw top lane first. So with that said, Liquid ID now in control. ONIC Esports suddenly, they're on the back foot. Where do they go from here? They've been playing ahead, they've been forcing fights from Liquid, and now Liquid suddenly have the gold 2,000.
Shades of MPL Indonesia Season 14 Liquid, because that's the Liquid ID that, you know, joined the scene and exploded in the scene. They're the type of team to leave all the turtles, and then one time later on, once they're comfortable enough, once they've hit their power spike, turn it around. A complete read of the game.
They were so patient, Fabian holding the Y brush. Aaron Shiki joining at the very perfect moment. Weedy being the right dude to get caught out and sent in. They compromised highly, and then suddenly they were all scattered. Amazing communication synergy again by the young Stallions, and they will make the most of it. I mean, not get an inhibitor, but just the same, from nothing to suddenly a commanding position.
Phenomenal stuff from Liquid ID. Championship stuff from them.
This is not Brawl Server, man.
Whoa! Jumping in the back again. Oh, suddenly caught by Fabian. Now the AOG cancelled twice, thrice as Aaron gets rid of Keyboy. Savero gets baited in and gets bonked by Aran.
3 for none. Now it's Aaron touching everyone. 7 to 9. Could have sworn the last 10 minutes did not happen. No one saw this coming, at least not this quickly. Team Liquid ID going for the finish in mid.
Yes, to the flicker forward. Aaron is godlike and with